Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be making this cute little crochet sun. A bit like my last video, it's a really sort of quick, simple, easy way to use up some scrap yarn that you might have lying around. I'm going to use these two different colours. I'm going to use a yellow and an orange, but you know, you can use whatever colours you like. I'm going to be using a 3.5mm crochet hook. Now if your yarn is chunkier than mine, you can scale up your hook size, and the same if your hook is your yarn is thinner than mine, you can use a smaller hook, whatever you like. This pattern's really adaptable. You're also going to need a pair of scissors and a darning needle, and that's it. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start by using our yellow yarn. So I'm just going to take a little bit out here. What we're going to do is make a magic circle to work into. Now, if you don't know how to do this, I will pop a link to a little video that I've made previously up in the corner and in the description of this video. Super quick, super simple. Once you've learned how to do it, it's something that sticks with you. So we've got our magic circle. Now what we're going to do is single crochet 6 into this circle. Now if you were using UK terminology, this would be a double crochet. So it's a single crochet in US terminology, double in UK. But we're just going to do 6 of whatever it is you're going to call them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's our 6 single crochet, and then we're going to pull on the tail and tighten that up nicely. So that's our first round done. So what we're going to do for our second is we're going to start working in our first single crochet, and we're going to do 2 single crochets into that stitch, into the same stitch. So we're going to be doing 12 in total in this round, with 2 stitches per single crochet from the previous round. So I'll show you how that looks. So we're going to pop our hook into the stitch, like so, and then we single crochet 1, and then again popping our hook back into that same hole, we do another single crochet. Okay, so that's 2. So we're going to move on to the next hole. Single crochet, and then back again into that same hole, single crochet. Okay, so we now have 4 in total and we need 12. So I'm going to continue for the rest of the stitches with 2 in each single crochet until we have 12 in total. So okay, so that is our 12 single crochet and our second row done. So what we're going to do now is one more row, and this row is going to have 18 single crochets in total. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next hole, 1, and then we're going to move on to the next one, and we're going to do 2 single crochets, going back into that same hole. Okay, so we now have 3 single crochets in total, and we're going to basically repeat what we just did. So 1 single crochet in one hole, 2 single crochet in the next, followed by 1, then 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're going to keep doing that until we have 18 stitches. Okay, so we've got 3 already. Okay, and the sun has come out, so apologies if this looks slightly strange colour, but anyway. Now we've got our 18 single crochet, we're just going to do a slip stitch into the next stitch along, pull the hook through, and then we can snip and tie off. So we just pull the tail through the loop, like so. And that is the very centre of our sun done. Okay, so now we've got the middle of our sun, we can begin to work on the flames around the edge. So to do that, I'm going to bring in my orange yarn, just pull a bit out. Okay, and what we're going to do here is we're going to start by making a slip knot. I will post a link to a very quick tutorial on how to do one of those, if that's something that's new to you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take our hook and we're going to pop it into the last single crochet we did. So not the slip stitch here. We're going to go into the single crochet, we're going to pop our hook in, and then we're then going to take our slip knot, put it onto our hook and tighten it up. Okay, and then we're ready to go. So what we're going to do is pull the loop through the centre of your sun. Now what I do is I hold down the tail with my middle finger of my yarn hand, just to make sure nothing gets pulled through and we're not sort of fighting against the knot. But you might hold your yarn differently to me, but that's what I do, just to sort of keep things in place. Okay, so now we've got that, and what we're going to do is chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go back on ourselves, and we're going to ignore this first chain here, but in this second one here we're going to do 1 single crochet. Okay, and then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to ignore our slip stitch here. We're going to pretend that doesn't exist, and then we're going to go and put our hook into the next single crochet hole. So we're going to pop our hook in there, and we're going to do a slip stitch. Okay, and then we're going to repeat. So basically we're going to have 9 of these, so we want to do that 8 more times. So one more time, what we're going to do is chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet 1 back on ourselves, and then we're going to chain 1 again, and then we're going to ignore the next stitch in our circle, so ignore this one here and pop our hook in the next one along and do a slip stitch. You can start to see how our sun is taking shape. So I'm going to repeat that 7 more times, and then I will join you back here to finish off. Okay, so we've just done our very last point, and to finish off what we're going to do is pop our hook into the same stitch that we started in and just do a slip stitch one last time. Okay, and then we can pull the loop up, snip our tail, and pull the tail through the loop. There we go, and there we have our sun shape. So very quickly what I'm going to do now is just tie in those ends. So I'm going to flip him over to the back, and it's just a case of taking each one, using our darning needle, we pop the tail in, and then we just push under the back loops, the very back loops. You don't want to go all the way to the front, it's just the back ones. And we pull that through. Same again with this one. Apologies, my phone just decided to completely cut out there, so you missed me tying in the back rest of the back of my sun, but it is I didn't reshoot it because it's basically more of the same. You can see that I've just poked each loose thread under a couple of loops at the back, not the front. You can't see that from the front, it's just the back. And there we have it. There we have our teeny tiny crochet little sun. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I know it's a super quick, short and sweet little make, but I have an Instagram account if you did make one for yourself and would like to share it. And if you did enjoy this video, please give a little like and subscribe. It really helps me out. So yeah, thanks so much guys. Have a good one.